everyone, my name is Leontina, founder of Stepping Into Etiquette and your #1 modern day etiquette expert. So today's topic is, what do women really mean when they say that they want an old-fashioned guy? Well, this question came up from one of my fans and he emailed me via my website. So if you ever have any questions, you can always email me on my website at Stepping Into Etiquette. Let's answer his question. He asked, Leontina, I am on Match.com and many of the profiles for women mention that they want to meet an old-fashioned guy. What exactly does this mean? Do they want me to start smoking a pipe and requesting a gin martini when we're out? Can you give me some classic tips that I can use on a first date that will bring the Humphrey Bogart out of me? Hi Devin, that was a great question, so I have a confession. I was once an online dater, and on my profile, I did state that I want an old-fashioned man. Now, did I want someone that was truly old-fashioned? Not really. I just really wanted a guy that was going to be respectful and someone that I was able to dine with out in public. So, if you really want to bring that charming gentleman out of you, here are a few tips. #1, and this really relates to if you are meeting someone online. #1, always pick up the phone to call her. I know, we are in 2006 and everyone is texting, everyone is Facebooking and Snapchat, but there's nothing like a very verbal conversation with someone, especially a woman, to really get to know her before you ask her out. #2, find a convenient location for her. My biggest pet peeve is if I meet a guy and he lives downtown and if I live in the suburbs and I say, you can plan the date, but then I find out that he plans a place that's right around the corner from his house. So make sure that when you're planning a date, to find a place that is conveniently close to her home. #3, let her lead the way. Always remember, ladies first. Ladies first through the door. When you're going to a restaurant, the lady should walk in front of you. The only time that this is a little bit different is if you're going through a revolving door, then the man should lead, so that way he's pushing the revolving door and the lady should not have to touch the door at all. #4, always stand. You're probably wondering, Leontina, what do you mean by always stand? What I mean is that if you two are dining and she is excusing herself from the table, you should always partially stand up. Never stay seated. I'm telling you, women, they love that. #5, demonstrate your table manners while dining. So this is pretty simple. Chew with your mouth closed, no elbows on the table, and always put your napkin on your lap as soon as you sit down. The next tip is to listen to her. There is nothing worse than being on a date from a woman's perspective with someone that just keeps talking on and on about their career and their life. Make sure you ask her questions, relevant questions, questions that you really do want to learn about her. Next tip, grab the check immediately. If you are dining with a woman and the server brings over your check, you should always grab it right away. Don't just let it stand on the table. Grab it to let the woman know that you are going to be paying for the bill. The next tip is after dinner, you want to make sure that you actually walk her to her car. If she is taking an Uber or a cab, it is perfectly fine to just wait until the cab arrives, but if she drove to the restaurant, you should always walk her to her car, so then that way she can feel a little bit more safe. The next tip, after you have had a wonderful dinner with her, you should always send a quick little thank you message via text, or you can call her, thanking her for her time and also to make sure that she made it home okay. And the very last tip, be yourself. I cannot stress this enough. Just be yourself. If you're normally a goofball, be a goofball. If you're normally a little bit snooty, be a little bit snooty. You want someone to accept you for who you are, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you are being that old-fashioned guy. So thank you again for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe because there are so many more videos to come. Thank you.